Hi everybody, welcome back. I am here with Laura from Spanish Trail Country Club. So Laura.
No, easy, right?
Easy. I'm like, what if I forget her name? So Laura, tell us about Spanish Trail.
Well, first of all, thank you for asking me to be here today. I really appreciate it.
Oh, we're happy to have you.
Spanish Trail is a very elegant private country club on Tropicana. We are a members-only club. However, we will allow outside events. So you don't have to be a member. You don't have to be sponsored. You just give me a call, and
That's
we
great.
will schedule your wedding with you.
And in case some people don't know what that means, some country clubs you can't get into unless you happen to know someone who lives there, and that's what you mean by sponsored, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's really good news because, I mean, it is an exclusive club, but you do have the opportunity to be there, even if you don't happen to have, like, the foot in the door.
That's exactly right.
Very good. And,
One question.
We have a question already.
That popped in, but someone said no mom.
oh, that's so sweet.
Tell her I said thank you.
So why is Spanish Trail a great place to have a wedding?
I think a lot of it has to do with my staff. We go above and beyond, and we try to make sure that every event is exclusive for each bride. I only do one wedding a day. All right,
Okay.
I don't do multiple weddings. I don't think I could handle the stress. But so it's that bride's day. I don't do cookie cutter weddings. It's not like the tables are all in the same spot every single time. I work with the bride and groom, and we determine the best layout for each wedding.
And that's great that there's not more than one, because it's not like you're having to kick one out of the door to get the other one in.
Exactly. You're not duking it out to use the mirrors, and you can be there as long as you like. My staff goes above and beyond to make sure that everything is right.
Awesome.
So.
Yeah, and it really, I mean, of course you want a beautiful venue to get married at, but if you don't mesh with the people, then what good is it? You know,
Exactly.
so it's great that you have a great team.
Exactly.
Do you offer in-house catering and beverage options?
That's pretty much all we offer.
Okay.
Because we do have a full kitchen. We have an amazing chef. He's a Michelin star chef, Andre Rachat. He's been in Vegas for years. And so we will cater, we will custom a menu specifically for the bride and groom. Obviously, I have set menus, okay?
Right.
But if there's something that they want specifically, we will make it happen.
Awesome.
And vegetarians, and they're everywhere. We always have vegetarian options. We've got numerous entree options if you want to have a Viennese dessert displayed. Okay?
Oh, wow, yeah.
Every now and then you'll have a bride that has specific food requirements or, a family dish or something like that.
Right.
We talk about it, we make it happen.
And there's lots of dietary needs nowadays too.
If you have a specific food that your family always has and they want to bring in, we make it happen. It's fine.
Awesome. Well, that's great. Tell us a little bit about like the wedding packages. What do those look like? What's included?
I have two specific wedding packages that I work with. The first one is called the Happily Ever After package, and it includes your vendors. So it includes your DJ, it includes your photographer, your officiant, a small floral allowance. It includes the cake. So you don't have to zip all over town trying to find these vendors. I've already worked with these vendors, and I help make the job a little bit easier for you. And then I've also, because of the times, I've started working on a micro wedding package.
Awesome.
And it's a flat fee, and it includes your DJ, the officiant, your dinner and everything for a flat fee, and it's for 25 people or less.
Okay, perfect. Well, that's what a lot of people are doing right now.
I've noticed, yes.
Yeah, well, very good. What is the process if someone wants to start booking with you check out the property?
Well, the first thing is to give me a call and we schedule a tour.
Okay.
And then I take them on a tour and we go through how their day will be, while they're there, and what to expect and what their guests will expect, what their guests will see. And then from there we sit down, and if they want me to, I put together a proposal. And then we go from there. Once they've decided on a date, you just give a small deposit to hold the date, and then from there we just move forward.
And what type of limitations do you have as far as decorations and things are concerned? Can brides bring their own decor, or?
Yeah, absolutely. I work with a bunch of different vendors. If you want to drape the ceiling, that's possible. I've been hanging those beautiful Chinese lanterns from the ceiling for
Oh, nice.
many years. Depending on centerpieces, if they don't want to go through a florist, I can help them, or a lot of DIY brides, and I'll put them together for them.
Very cool.
So we like to go the extra mile, and depending on what the bride wants, like I said.
Yeah, very custom. Awesome.
Very.
And so you did mention you are making a new package for with everything that's going on, but what other things are you doing because of the pandemic to help make the planning process go well and the weddings happen?
Well, right now, of course, we are limited to a maximum of 50 people.
Right.
But you're still put in the big dining room. We separate the tables. They're only set for 6. But we also add other furniture to the room so it doesn't seem like you're this tiny little group of people in this huge ballroom.
So it's a rather large space then.
It is.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Very cool.
And because we can fit 200 people in there.
Oh, yeah.
So if you've only got 50, you might feel like you're dwarfed, but it really isn't.
But at the same time, I think we've all gotten used to having our personal space lately.
yeah.
Like I see commercials, like that were designed before all this that have people or old videos, and you're like, why are they so close to each other?
We have hand sanitizing stations everywhere. We'll separate the chairs during the ceremony. So we try to make it as comfortable for all the guests as possible.
Awesome. Do you have a special room for like brides and bridal party to get ready?
I do. So because I only do the one wedding a day, a bride is allowed to come in. I mean, she can come in as early as she likes. All right. I prefer not before 8 a.m. because I'm not a morning person.
Me neither.
But if she's getting married at 4 and she wants to get there at 10 a.m., that's quite acceptable. The hair and makeup people can come straight there.
Mhm.
We have a beautiful ladies' locker room. There's a little, like a room off the side that they can sit and chill in and have breakfast,
Nice
mimosas.
lounge.
Mhm.
Very nice.
Mhm.
And so as far as like where they might do accommodations, are you convenient to some hotel accommodations or the Strip?
Because we're on Tropicana, we're located at Trop and Rainbow, so it's a straight shot down to the Strip. So you've got the New Orleans, which I just passed on my way here, and then a little bit farther, you've got all the casinos and
Yeah,
hotels
right there on Las
corner.
Vegas Boulevard.
Mhm.
Very cool. Yeah, and you were not far from where we are for our studio
I was
today.
really excited. I got here so
You're like,
fast.
"Whoop." Awesome. Did we have any questions?
Can we come enjoy the accommodations there?
Absolutely.
It sounds really nice. If I was a bride, I would want to go and hang out all day.
I would
Because
love
be
to have you
relaxed
guys as my guests.
before your wedding is priceless.
Well,
Yeah.
and that's
Really
part of the
enjoy
reason, and that's part of the reason why I don't mind what time the brides get there.
Yeah.
And not only that, a lot of brides like to pop into the dining room to see how we're doing for setup, and
Yeah.
sometimes they'll come in like right in the morning and there's like nothing done.
Why
And
isn't
they're
it ready yet? And
they're
you're
like,
like, we
"What?"
still have 8 hours.
Tell them to go relax and leave. We'll leave
Yeah,
them there.
let me get you some champagne. We'll be fine.
But there is a question. Do you offer gluten-free options
Yes.
for your food?
Yes.
Okay. And any other options, vegan and?
And as long as I know about them ahead of time, we will make it happen.
Wonderful. That sounds great.
Yeah, and so that kind of, if they missed our conversation earlier with the invitation company with Alligator Soup, that's something you can plan ahead and ask your guests in the invitation and RSVP process. You can have a form in there that says, are there any allergies we need to be aware of? Do you need vegan, gluten-free, or, peanut allergies, whatever, you name it. That way you can inform your venue ahead of time, because that is a very important thing, and allergies do seem to be more prevalent nowadays. So, awesome.
That was a lot of our questions, and
Perfect.
just that it sounds like a beautiful, beautiful place to be. So we definitely suggest coming out to visit Laura.
Well, thank you, and thank you very much, ladies.
Thank you. Well, thanks so much, Laura. We're going to cut to a commercial break, and then we'll be right back.